I mean, obviously our pitching's been, remarkable over this this past couple weeks. That's been a big part in all those wins. But offensively last week, we could have been better. We're lucky our pitching staff kept us in all those games, and without them, we might have dropped one or two. But they really set the tone for us.
Do you kind of see the pitching staff taking onus just because of the loss of Steven? And I guess how much have you kind of seen them kind of really kind of step up and, like you said, kind of set the tone for you early?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can't really replace Gingrey. I mean, there's not too many of those guys walking around on the street. So, we have to take it upon ourselves to, ask more of ourselves. If that means do extra, get some extra work in, then so be it. And all of us have, accepts that challenge, and we're gonna have to keep doing it.
What do you guys know about the South Alabama team?
I know they have a really good center fielder. That's all I really know.
He played with Gingrey over the summer?
He did on Team USA, yes sir.
So for you, what do you feel you guys have to kind of work on for yourselves going into this game? Because I know it's one of those litmus test games where you kind of see where you kind of made over to.
I mean, just it'll be interesting to see how how the nerves are coming in, because facing a top 15 team for the first time this year will be interesting. But yeah, I'm confident we'll be ready to go.
Coach kind of mentioned it, just having Gabe kind of start at leadoff. Obviously, it shows a lot of confidence in him. I guess what have you seen from him, just in terms of confidence, or just the way he's been able to play in his first year?
Yeah, what really has impressed me is he's fearless up there. He's not afraid to fail, and that's a big part of this game. If you're scared of failure, this game will eat you alive. And that's what I really respect about him. Is he's up there. All the cards are on the table, and he's just not scared to fail.
Coach talks a lot about his arm, but I guess how that's it to just have Michael back in the lineup.
Yeah, especially not only his abilities on the baseball field, but just his leadership. The guy that's been here 4 years, and in the middle, you have to have a leader up there as shortstop, and it's just really good to have him back with us.
Kind of been the biggest thing he's kind of taught y'all, or just kind of said maybe before the season, because like you said, he obviously has some intangible just being here for 4 years.
Just got a really good knowledge for the game. Just little nuances that he picks up, and he'll share it with us, in the locker room and stuff, and that sometimes that separates the good teams from the great teams, just the little stuff like that, and yeah, he provides a lot of the little details that might be missed.
It was fun. I mean, it's exciting to get back out there and play, and looking forward to keep doing it.
Was it a relief, or more of a just happy to just kind of get kind of the past behind you, so to speak, just to get back on the field and just kind of focus on baseball?
Yeah, it's a big relief just being able to get back out there and play and be with my teammates.
Through 9 games, how do you feel like you guys have done as a lineup so far, and where you feel like things are at so far?
We've done all right. I think we can continue to get better and make big improvements, but there's been places where I think we've struggled, and then there's been places where we've been really successful. Hit by pitches, I think we have more hit by pitches this year than we did all last year. So that's something that you can kind of look at and be happy about. And walks also, we've had a pretty good ratio with that. So I think as long as those things keep going and the other things come along, we'll be in good shape.
Getting hit that many times already this year is one thing you kind of shrug your shoulders and you're like, well, all right, I guess.
Yeah, it is. It's you kind of look at it and you're kind of shocked. I think Cam Warren got pegged 4 times in a game, so you're a little shocked by that, but at the same time, you'll take it. It's a quality at bat, and you're getting something done.
I guess along those lines, when you get those hit by pitches, is it just showing that you guys are seeing the ball well, or you're kind of being patient, you're kind of waiting for something, or I guess it's just one of those things where you just kind of, it's kind of like you said, you just kind of take the ball?
I don't know. I guess it's in a good at bat. I guess it just kind of depends. If you have 2 strikes, I guess you did something pretty good because you're about to be out. But I'd have to say that some of the guys are seeing the ball a little bit better. Might be where we're standing on the plate and things like that. But a lot of it just has to do with guys having good at bats and making the pitcher work for it.
I know you kind of being a veteran. What's it been like to play alongside Gabe just in second and just kind of watch him kind of grow and develop?
He's a really good player. I don't think I've ever met anybody that's just as fast twitch as he is, running and the way he moves around. I think that you watch him run and you don't realize how fast he's moving because he's still jogging and it's faster than I run. So just watching him play and just how far he's come since the fall and kind of adapting to college baseball, he's really fun to watch.
I know the way he's been hitting kind of obviously is why he's a leadoff hitter, but do you feel like he's your typical leadoff hitter? Do you feel he adds a little bit more with just not only his speed, but maybe something else?
I think a leadoff hitter is just really supposed to get the game started. After that, it's just your first at bat, really, when you're the leadoff hitter. So I think what he does is he kind of puts pressure on the team, brings the third baseman in, makes him think about it, and when he gets on base, he's a threat to steal. So that first at bat, if he has a good one, it's a long one, or he gets a hit on the first pitch, he's really making a threat because when he gets 2 strikes, he's really, really hard to get out.
You mentioned you guys being patient at the plate. Coach talked about South Alabama maybe attacking a little more than some of the previous teams. How do you balance that? I mean, for you guys knowing that they're going to come at you maybe a little more than the other teams have?
I think it's just based off your guys' approach. I think our different hitters in the lineup will be looking for different spots, looking fastball away, looking for a pitch, sitting on pitches and things like that. You can attack early in a count if you get your pitch, and that's kind of what we work for, is looking to get our pitch and moving on it when we get the chance and not missing them. And the less you miss them, the better opportunities you're going to have. So,
How eager would you say the team is just to kind of go for this challenge against a top 15 team, and not only that, but just kind of have that litmus test early on to see where you guys are at?
I think we're eager for every game. I think when Maine got here, we were really eager to play them, and I think we're really eager for tomorrow. Because these are teams you don't get to play every day. They're not a Big 12 team. You don't know a lot of the guys, so it's interesting to get them in here and play them. But at the same time, I think you're always prepared to play the team that you're up against. It's like UTSA. We knew a couple of their guys just from them being in Texas and stuff, and we knew their Friday night guy was going to be a really good pitcher, and he set 94, 95, and that's not something you'd expect from a team like that, and that gives you a tough challenge. So I think you have to be prepared each day.
Who's the biggest comedian or comedians on the team? You on some downtime with the travel or rain delay? Who keeps it loose for you?
Cam Warren, he's a pretty big comedian. Him and Dylan Dushek keep it pretty loose, older guys. And then Gabe is pretty interesting to talk to. He always has a good take on things, asking him questions. So those guys keep it pretty mellow.
Might you see your pitching staff step up and some diversity here with the game going down, just landing all those guys stepping up and filling those roles and knowing what's expected of them?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're really blessed to have 14 or 15 guys at this point in the season that are still able to step in and pitch. Not many teams have that where there's another guy that can start on Saturday for you. We have 6 or 7 of those guys, so when they stepped up, and I think we threw 3 games where we didn't give up a run, so it just kind of shows you the depth that we have. Different guys can step in and fill any role.
Kind of having so much time off, what was your biggest trepidation kind of just starting the season? Was it kind of getting off to a slow start, or I guess what were some things that you were kind of thinking about when you first kind of took the field?
I didn't really think about much. I just enjoyed playing baseball, and I felt like I was ready to go. And, after the first game, I was just excited to be back out there and enjoyed it enough to keep playing. So.